I'm going to teach you the 7 definitive signs that prove you're ready to enter ghost mode, how to disappear from everyone's radar, and rebuild your masculine identity from the ground up, without anyone knowing what you're doing until it's too late for them to stop you. Because here's the brutal truth most men refuse to accept. Ghost mode is the only way to rebuild the masculine identity, because real power starts in silence, not noise. If you've been ignored, heartbroken, or made to feel weak, this video will change everything. 3 years ago, I was invisible. Not the good kind of invisible, the pathetic kind. The kind where women looked through me, friends only called when they needed something, and I had zero respect for the man staring back at me in the mirror. I was stuck in victim mode, making excuses, seeking validation from people who didn't even see my worth. Sound familiar? That's when I discovered something that changed my entire existence. Real power starts in silence, not noise. I went ghost, completely off the radar. And what happened next will blow your mind. Since then, I've helped thousands of men aged 18 to 35 transform from invisible, weak, and ignored into magnetic, powerful, and respected leaders through the ghost mode methodology. This isn't about hiding from your problems. This is about strategically disappearing to rebuild yourself into someone unrecognizable, someone powerful. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 signs that prove you're ready to make this transformation. Sign number 1. You're tired of being everyone's option, never their priority. If you're constantly available for everyone else, but they're never there when you need them, you're ready for ghost mode. You've been giving your energy to people who wouldn't cross the street for you. In ghost mode, you learn that your attention is your most valuable currency, and you've been giving it away for free. Real power starts in silence, not in begging for scraps of attention. Sign number 2. Your current environment keeps you small. Look around you. Are the people in your circle pushing you to be better, or are they comfortable with you staying exactly where you are? If your friends mock your ambitions, if your family questions every move you make, if your environment breeds mediocrity, ghost mode is calling your name. Sometimes you have to disappear from everyone who knows the old you to become who you're meant to be. Sign number 3. You seek validation instead of results. Every time you post about your workout, every time you announce your goals, every time you seek applause for starting something, you're leaking power. Ghost mode teaches you that real power starts in silence, not noise. You don't need anyone's permission to become great. You don't need their validation to pursue excellence. If you're ready to work in silence and let your results do the talking, you're ready. Sign number 4. You're reactive instead of strategic. Calm but intense. Every text, every social media notification, every person's opinion controls your emotional state. You're living life on everyone else's schedule, reacting to their energy instead of creating your own. Ghost mode is about becoming the chess player, not the chess piece. You disappear to gain perspective, to think strategically, to move with intention instead of impulse. Sign number 5. You have more excuses than discipline. If your excuse list is longer than your action list, ghost mode will fix that real quick. When you disappear, there's nowhere to hide from yourself. No distractions, no enablers, no one to make excuses to accept the man in the mirror. This is where boys become men, in the silence of self-accountability. Sign number 6. You're living for everyone else's definition of success. You're chasing someone else's dream, living up to someone else's expectations, trying to impress people who don't even respect you. Ghost mode forces you to ask the hard question. What do you actually want? Not your parents, not society, not your ex-you. Real masculine identity is built in isolation, away from the noise of other people's opinions. Sign number 7. You're ready to bet on yourself. This is the most important sign. You're tired of being your own worst enemy. You're ready to disappear from everything that's been holding you back and bet everything on the man you know you can become. You understand that ghost mode is the only way to rebuild the masculine identity because you can't transform while everyone's watching, judging, and pulling you back into who you used to be. But here's what most men get wrong about ghost mode. They think it's about running away. It's not. Ghost mode is the most masculine thing you can do because it requires facing yourself without any external validation, comfort, or escape routes. This is where you stop being the victim of your circumstances and become the architect of your destiny. Real power starts in silence, not noise. And that silence? That's where legends are born. If you recognize yourself in these 7 signs, you're not broken. You're ready. Ready to disappear from the person you were and emerge as the man you're meant to be. Remember this. Ghost mode is the only way to rebuild the masculine identity, because real power starts in silence, not noise. Every great man throughout history had a period where he disappeared from the world to find himself. This is your time. Your weak phase is over. Your excuses are expired. Your ghost mode era starts now. If you're ready to enter ghost mode and rebuild your masculine identity from the ground up, subscribe to this channel right now. This channel is your headquarters for masculine transformation. Every video I drop will give you the exact strategies, mindset shifts, and action steps to become the man who commands respect, attracts quality people, and lives life on his own terms. When you subscribe, you're not just hitting a button, you're declaring war on the weak version of yourself. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to go ghost and emerge as a king.